Well, hello, BBs, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to catch up with Chantal. She's raging on Twitch. Who could have foreseen this coming? A big thank you to Barbecue Chillin for the use of their video. I will have their information in the description of my video. And a big thank you to all of you, everybody supporting my teeny tiny channel. All the likes, all the comments, all the hypes, everybody in my Discord, everybody in our Skeleton Society membership. Everybody buying merch, thank you all so, so much. You are so greatly appreciated, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you guys. All right, let's see what we're in for today. Shall we? 12:18.
Hi guys! Someone's here.
She just sounds like she breaks something every time she sits down. I can remember we'd get in trouble like as kids just flopping on furniture. It's like she never learned how to sit properly.
Hi guys! Someone's here. Where? I didn't see him.
Salah?
I want to say hi, obviously. I don't want to be rude. Al Sultan Salah. Yes, I am the real Salah. Hello! Al Sultan Salah. I don't think I'll be on long, unfortunately, because I'm trying to stay awake all day.
Now, has she ever acknowledged the fact that she's no longer wearing the hijab again? I don't know that I've caught it. Maybe I missed it. But the fact, I mean, she's still kind of covering with her chin and her hat, but I just wasn't sure had she ever acknowledged the fact that, like, yeah, I'm not wearing the actual hijabs anymore.
At night, like, to go to bed early, because I want to try to get up, like, for Fajr tomorrow and try to do some content. How come the ads are that bad? Okay, you people who are attacking Salah are getting blocked. Y'all can just shut up. Bye. I don't care about views, like, to a point where I'm not going to allow people to just be, like, negative and verbally abusive. Like, I don't want to subject myself to that. People have
She's the only one that's allowed to be rude and verbally abusive.
been telling me that, Kelly, since I started YouTube. I'm not, like, so for me to make money, I don't have to allow abuse. Sorry, I have Beezers, thank you very much. I mean, I allow some trolling. Like, I don't care if you guys make fun of me, but just, I don't want people bringing up drama, past drama, or, insulting people that I care about in my life. It's my channel. Thank you. Well, Salah is in here and they're coming after him, so I made a mod. Too bad. I don't care. It's my channel. That's going to be like a new rule. Like, listen, I've realized a lot of things. Like, I can't make everyone happy, right? Like, I don't know what to say. I try. But the minute I realize peace comes when you stop trying to make everyone happy and just do what you want to do. As long as you're being true to yourself and not harming yourself. Still blocking for nonsense. I block for
I'm going to guess she's going to almost immediately not take her own advice, but okay.
hate and drama and negativity. Did you know that just like I understand like criticism is like a thing, especially if you're a public figure, but like like if you have people in your corner and you just constantly feed your brain negative all the time, like people who are constantly criticizing, just criticism. There's like some
Now, I will say this, and I just had a discussion with one of my coworkers the other day about this. I feel like there is such power in positive thinking and negative thinking. And I saw something compare your brain to like a computer, and basically your thoughts are its programming. So if all you're doing is feeding it negativity, negative thoughts, that's what's making up your brain and your subconscious and all of that. So definitely power in positive thinking, BBs. I know it's hard sometimes, but there's always, always, always a silver lining, I feel. So
people who come in the chat, and that's why like I block people like that. Like Big Korean, that's a good example. They were just always negative. And I know you can say ignore it. A lot of the time, I do compared to the amount of times I address things because I get a lot. But at the end of the day, I probably don't realize it, and other content creators too. But you're passively reading these comments, even if you're just scrolling, you can still see them, and it's registering in your brain, and you're feeding yourself all this negative crap. And I'm on the verge of like anxiety attack after anxiety attack, and I just want positivity and good stuff right now. Okay, it's the holidays. There's just no need to be miserable. Okay, let's say you worked at a job and you had people coming in and making fun of your chin and flinging verbal abuse at you. Would you not get kicked out of that store pretty darn quick? That's why people go to reaction channels. Reaction channels block people that hate on them. They don't block people because they hate on me. I don't personally care if people make
oh shoot, I'm just taking her in. Like, God, she speaks with such confidence for someone that is so insanely ignorant. It's almost, I almost admire someone like that a little bit who can be so dumb but so loud.
fun of my chin, but I just don't want like I'm trying to like rebrand and like move in a positive direction in my life, and that has to start with like feeding my even what you passively feed your brain and constantly just seeing like I have.
Well, if you're trying to take a new approach, you going after reaction channels, you've been doing that for 10 years since Michael B. Petty days. She used to give the same argument about how reaction channels, it's their fault. They steal my views. They just create haters. Baby, baby, baby. It's like been the same thing for 10 years. So let's address that.
To
No?
deal with a lot of
Okay.
hate. I accept that. It's part of the deal. I can ignore it. I can control myself or try to. But it's still around, that negative, toxic energy. And I just need a clean bees for a while. I'm off of any gummies. I haven't had any since yesterday. I didn't have any. The day before I did. So now I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want to have anything to do with any of that stuff. Where did Salah go? Maybe fell asleep.
So she's saying now she's going to be sober? Okay. So she's going to control her anger now. And she's going to be sober. Okay. So what is it? Well, she said this on 12/18, so wonder how long that's going to last.
Do you guys
Any
know,
guesses?
you know who I've been listening to and you're going to think, aren't you Muslim? I've been listening to Alan, is it Alan Watts? He's a philosopher, but he's really into like Taoism and Buddhism and stuff like that. And anyways, this Alan guy had a really, really good explanation for addicts. And like, I want you to hear it because it's so crazy. So he's basically suggesting that addiction is God's way of wanting to bring you to some realizations. Addiction is a spiritual crisis masking as a chemical, what did he say?
Against the shallowness of
So you're basically just like saying exactly what he said? Okay.
ordinary existence.
For my whole life, there's a hunger at the core of addiction. You don't know where it comes from. And it's not for food. It's not for drugs. It's not for alcohol, you know? But that's all we know how to use. I thought like, I don't know, his name is Alan Watts. I like listening to like, to get inspired, you know, and like, but yes, this kind of like self-learning combined with therapy, you know, stuff like that, like in a different perspective than just the same old cookie cutter cardboard box thinking we always have. Like when, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't slept, so my brain is mush. I'm going to go to bed at like 8:30 or 9 the most. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I have to sleep. I haven't slept. My nerves are like shot. This always happens when I would take like tolerance breaks or stop, you know, a medication or whatever. I get really bad anxiety, really jittery. I can't sleep. There's like 5,000 knots in my stomach. Sometimes I barf. Oh my.
Well, yeah, probably because you were taking such high quantities of THC that it's such a drastic drop off when you actually stop. Like, they say there are like some side effects when you stop marijuana use or THC, but it's, you know, mild irritability or like trouble sleeping or you're not hungry, not like some severe reaction like she's explaining, because most people aren't taking 5,000 milligram wheelchairs. Like, what the hell?
Gosh, okay, block these people who are harassing Salah. Salah, go ahead. And he did help me a lot when I first got here, so you don't know anything. It's not your business. Yeah, I'm blocking nasty people, yes. Buying a membership doesn't entitle you to, like, be nasty to people. If you guys obviously want to continue your life together. I swear people don't even listen. One more time for the people way at the back. We separated on good terms. So, you know, not much love lost.
So is that her way of saying, yeah, we are going to get back together? Like, you guys are all so stupid to think that we weren't going to get back together. I mean, I just said that I was getting divorced, so okay.
But at the same time, he and I recognize I can't be there. No matter how much I wanted to go back at one point because I was like fight or flight. Like, I that's how I am. I want to run away from things. So I'm finally just going to stay put and just work on myself. You have 2 bankruptcies before 40. Never too late. Well, I mean, unless you die, but then that's really not your problem. I'm just joking. See, I joke like that and you guys take it serious. What does the inside of the beanie smell like? Probably like your breath. Teardrop deserves an oven. PayPal.me. I'm not begging you for anything, nurse. Nurse, I didn't ask you for anything. I don't owe you anything. Even if I ask for help, I don't owe you proof of all my finances and my monthly bills. Well, I'm going to donate to you, but I want to see your monthly budget. Donate or don't. I don't owe you anything, no offense. The entitlement, though. I didn't even come on here and ask.
Imagine talking about entitlement as you're talking like this to your audience that you're expecting to pay your bills. Okay, got
for
it.
anything today. Well, I've pinned my PayPal. Don't all creators have ways that you can donate to them, or am I a unique case? I'm not getting a paycheck from YouTube, Yvonne. Goodbye. Yeah, excuse me, acting like this to an audience, like what? Okay, that's some gaslighting though. This one too, goodbye.
So apparently she's just going on a blocking spree. I mean, you realize people followed you to Twitch by, like, the grace of their minds, not to mention you're not gonna make piddly squat over there, but you go ahead and just keep, blocking people, I guess.
Shut up, nurse. No one cares. Don't donate if you don't want. Exactly. I made 20K a month like twice or once. Other than that, it's been the same. So no, it's not tanking. It's the same. But I'm aware that I'm not the most successful YouTuber. So thanks for rubbing that in. I appreciate that. Can you be quiet, Forklift? You're such a downer. How do you know I'm not making changes? You don't know what I fucking did today. I literally just want to come on here and chill. I don't need to be like reminded every
Well, if you made such great changes, why don't you make content out of that? No? You want to do this? The same shit you've been doing for years? Okay. Yep.
single minute to go for like
New
to go
life.
for a walk. Like the hell. It's not your business what I did today. I don't want to go through my whole day. I'm tired. I just want to chill. Raging at you and blocking because you're annoying. You're negative and annoying. Like, who harasses someone to go for a walk? Like, just because they're fat and they want to chill. I don't want to go for a walk right now. It's freezing. I'm tired. I didn't sleep. And I had a busy day. And I don't have to explain to you. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I want to try TikTok. I want to try a couple battles. He's laid off. I don't think he accumulated enough hours. He has to accumulate a certain amount of hours at a new job to get unemployment benefits. That's how it works here. Hopping on all platforms, anything but it's a job. They pay, right? So what do you care? Why do you care if I go to McDonald's and collect a paycheck and pay my bills versus entertaining your ass and collecting a paycheck? No, I have no vids on my TikTok. This is a new one. This is content creator work. What is it? It's social interaction, social media, live streaming. You sit there and talk with your audience. That's what you do. I'm honestly probably not going to focus too much on this whole like revamping of everything and like cleaning up everything until after Christmas because it's just too chaotic.
Are you going to celebrate Christmas this year? But did she not just get done saying how she's Muslim? Okay.
How did you lose a chromosome? Is there a condition where you lose a chromosome? I think if you're trying to make like a derogatory insult towards me, I think you would probably be referring to some like an extra chromosome, not missing one, right? And Sasa has an extra one, and that extra chromosome is ever more special. It's just as special as she is. No, it's, honestly, Sasa is probably one of the most amazing people, human beings I've ever met in my life. She's smart in her own way. Like not in the, like that's why she needs the very intensive schooling because she doesn't really talk much. Like can't really form words very well. So, but she can say coffee very well, but she can't say her own name yet very well even. You just came? I'm going on TikTok, Vance. Chantal Foodie. Yeah, Nutbug, welcome. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'll see you later.
She needs 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. Hey there, feel like chatting for a bit before bedtime?
Yeah, I can't sleep yet. I don't know even when I'm gonna sleep. No, I don't have 1,000, do I? No, I don't even have nearly enough. Why did I delete my old account? Why am I an idiot? This is the problem I always have. Whenever I lose a channel or something happens and I have to scramble, I have to like, I go after all these platforms, but like I'm wearing myself thin because I never, like, you know me, one platform and one platform girl. I can't handle more than one. I get like weirdly sweaty. I feel like I have a flu. Like I get really sweaty and hot throughout the day. You know, can't sleep well, don't feel good. So did I tell you, like when I went on Omegle because I was bored. I think it was like before I went to Kuwait for the first time. But I knew Salah, but we weren't like, I think we were serious actually. Anyway, there was a guy from
Her and her Omegle experiences.
Syria that ended up on there, and then I got all paranoid because I felt bad. But even back then, I didn't think that it was like a big deal because like, you know, for men and women to interact the same way, like I don't know. But anyway, I'm like, where are you from? He's like Syria, and I was like, freaking clank bye, because I thought like everybody, it like, felt like everybody knew Salah in Syria. Like I'm stupid. Why do I have to buy people Christmas gifts? And I'm Muslim. Do you think I'm gonna look older if I lose weight or younger?
Are you going to accept Christmas gifts? I bet you are. I bet you will.
I guess we'll never know.
Negative thinker. Negative thinking. Is,
Wait,
do you think
what
I'm
was
gonna
that?
look older if I lose weight or younger?
I guess we'll never know.
Negative thinker. Negative thinking is the worst. I'm like that too, though. And it takes conscious effort to not be like that. It's common sense and most people do it? No way. You can't tell me. There's no way most people live thinking like that every day. I am nice and likable. I don't have any problems with people in my life, in real life. I'm having hairy man withdrawals. We can be friends for life. I don't know, Nina. I don't think that he would be able to watch me remarry, and I don't know how I will feel about him remarrying.
Well, let's not be so sure about that. I don't think Sella gives two shits about who you're with, but that's just my opinion.
But we'll see when that happens, I guess, if that happens. But do you ever think about that? Why do we always view life like a finish line that we have to beeline to? Like, do you ever like think about how messed up that is? We have this one life, this one gift on this planet for a very, very short amount of time. If you look at the history of the
And look how you spent your time, Foodie. This is exactly what I said last video when I'm like, I just don't care about her opinion on anything. The fact that she's saying this, yeah, she's right. We have one life. We have such a small little blip in time that we're here. And really, truly, we should try to make the most of it. But look what she's done with her life. So, shh.
universe, it's billions of years old. And we're on this planet for less than maybe, 80 years? I mean, unless you live in the blue zone and want to suffer eating lentils every day. I'm just joking, I would eat lentils every day. But, like, yeah, so, I mean, why do we hurry through phases of life? You know, whenever we're children, we want to hurry up and grow up. We want to hurry and become, when we're teenagers, we want to hurry and become adults. And then whenever we're in our 20s, we're at work saying, I remember being at work one day and thinking, holy crap, 25, 30 more years of this? I wish I could fast forward and be 55 or 60. Can you imagine? Like, we're treating life like it's just something to get rid of. And we're supposed to be, like, enjoying it. We're celestial beings. We're made of stardust. I'm choosy about the pork shapes I eat. No, I'm just joking. I stopped eating pork again. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's going to be annoying with all the back and forth. This is my life journey. Like, religion's a journey. Self-growth is a journey. Everything is a journey. And in journeys, there's a lot of steps forward and steps backwards. Yes, I agree. I have to come up with content for my channels on YouTube. But I'm not even thinking about that until probably after Christmas, at least. Maybe, like, after Christmas. I mean, my content is lazy a lot of the time, and that's how I like it. I want to chill. Like, I
Well, thank you for saying that out loud because we weren't all painfully aware of
want
it.
to chill out and talk. And, like, I want a soundboard. Like, that's why I have a platform. Okay, I'm gonna get off here now. Good night, everybody!
She doesn't want your guys' responses, your comments, your questions. She just wants you to listen and kiss her butts. Shock. All right, well, she's doing great over there on Twitch, as we can see. Again, a big thank you to Barbecue Chillin for their video and all of you. I hope you're doing well out there, getting ready for the holidays, spending time with family if you can, and just taking care of yourselves. So, hope to see you in the next one. Bye.